And we are live, guys. Welcome to another live stream from Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling. What we're going to talk about today are your distractions. Now, I said that distraction leads to destruction on the thumbnail. And I'm serious about that, but not in the type of destruction that you believe I'm talking about. I'm talking about in terms of achieving your dreams and goals. Because you've got dreams and goals, hopefully. If you don't have them, that's destroying you in general. To finish your life and having gone through all of those years, all of those nows, and then not having achieved your goals, not having achieved financial freedom, not having been able to enjoy every second of your life eventually. Right now, you might be in a situation where everything sucks, where you just wish you were in a different place than you are right now. That, not achieving your potential is destruction. And even if you are actually doing habits that do destroy you exponentially over time, then yes, then you are on your way to destruction. Destroying your body in the process. But if you're just simply going around just living your life and not really pursuing anything. Remember, men are hunters. We'd like to pursue things. This is why guys a lot of times these days are so focused on having sex with girls and getting laid. And they basically spend their entire 20s and 30s and sometimes 40s thinking about that. And what a waste. Oh my gosh. Imagine all the solutions, all the problems that could have been solved if they had put their minds to doing something worthwhile. People would have loved them. People would have admired them, respected them. This is what you can choose differently for yourself. To not allow your emotions to decide who you are. What you repeatedly do is who you truly are. So if we can use this live stream to help you to figure out what is your goal and then figure out the fastest way to get to that goal. Because I can tell you right now, if you do have your goal and you do know what your goal is, then the thing that's distracting you is what's gonna stop you from achieving your goal. What are the things in your life that's holding you back? What are the things in your life that's distracting your focus? Because we know that focus is the name of the game. Focus is how we achieve our goals. What you focus on will grow. It has to. It's a law of the universe. You focus on it, it's gonna grow bigger. So we need to understand what is it that's distracting us and holding us back. Imagine your distraction is like your handbrake. You're trying to speed, you're trying to really move towards your goals, and yet you have the handbrake on. Your car is going to get ruined very quickly. Not only that, but it's also just going to get you upset. What's going on? I'm trying to speed here. I'm trying to get things done. I'm trying to move ahead with my life. You have the handbrake on. Let's think about kids these days. Let's say they want to make $1 million. They want to get rich. There's most kids want to get rich. They want to get rich. They want to get laid. All right. Let's just say that that's the thing. Eventually they'll get to the point where they want deep, meaningful relationships with women, and deep, meaningful relationships with other people in general. But the money is, we gotta have the money, and I agree to that one. It's important to set up financial freedom for yourself so you can do what you want to do, but also so you can be free to do good. Because if you have the time and money freedom in order to achieve that, then amazing things can be done by you. I see young kids these days, boys especially, of course, that's what we're talking about on this channel, and they've got their parents telling them what to do. They've got their friends telling them what they do. They've got their siblings. They've got their, maybe even a girlfriend. They've got their dreams and goals that they want to achieve that's calling their name. They've got maybe work. They've got school. They've got the exams at school or tests or whatever, homework. They've got, and they also got sports, you know, like their teachers and their coaches are saying, you need to do this, you need to do that, and you need to eat right. And then they also got their sperm production. Their continuous sperm production, that is a good thing, but that is being distracting. It creates distraction for these young kids. And in addition, they've got their cell phone with social media and notifications that tells them continuously to look at their cell phone and be like, you know, into it. No wonder these kids go the next 10, 20 years without achieving their dreams and goals, without actually moving towards financial freedom. They get at the end of their study time, having, you know, gotten drunk numerous times, having, you know, spent a lot of time with girls, having spent a lot of time just wasting away playing computer games. Like, there's so much more and so much potential in these young kids, and they just don't know it. And the reason is because they're being distracted. They don't have a clear path, a clear goal to where they're going. So what do we do about that? What can you do about that? If you're a young kid watching this and you're like, I need to figure out what I want to do. That's number one. You need to know what you want. But at that age, how do you know what you want? Well, I can easily tell you what guys in general want. Yes, we want to get laid by beautiful women. That's the normal thing. We want money because money increases our freedom. Great. But we also want meaningful relationships with other people. We want friends. We want people who love us and want to be around us, and we want to feel accepted. We also want family relationships to be, you know, worthwhile. And we want to succeed. We just want to succeed at something. We just don't know what. This is the time for you to prepare yourself to succeed. So many people want to succeed, but they don't want to prepare to succeed. And the preparation to succeed is the most important thing on the path to success. Are you preparing to succeed? Because it's all in the preparation. What is the preparation? This is why I talk about semen retention so much, because as a young guy, a young teenager, your number one distraction will be girls. Your number one distraction will be porn. Your number one distraction will be the sperm production that is massively generating right now compared to when you were a boy, a kid, before your puberty, when you didn't have to worry about that. It was just a normal, you know, it just was normal. But now things are in hyper gear because you discovered masturbation and you now entered into the sphere of, oh wow, it feels good, so I want to do it again and again and again and again. And it's like there's no end to how many times you want to have that dopamine feeling. Well, let me tell you, it's destructive. And if you learn how to control that at an early age through semen retention, you are light years ahead of your competition. Light years. How do you start preparing for success? Let's get rid of distractions. Your biggest distraction is your sperm production right now. Okay, for you other guys who've been following this channel and you're actually living sperm production, you know, like you're living semen retention lives and you have no problems anymore, get out there, start succeeding. You've already cleared a massive distraction out of the way. Now start succeeding. It's time. And then come back to me and report how your life is improving because you've actually focused now in one area of your life. But for you other kids who are watching this, who are wondering, how can I succeed at a higher level and fast move forward to my goals of financial freedom? Because that's number one, really. It really is. Semen retention. Start there. Stop watching porn. Stop masturbation. And take a break from girls. Just for a specific time period. Let's say in the beginning, let's say you take a break of 6 months. Just follow this channel every single day and prepare yourself for success. It's a good way of doing it. And then eventually, you might want to think about getting your parents to take you out of school and homeschool you, just simply to save time. And in addition to that, you might now want to start working. Well, you want to work a place where you have a mentor, someone who can teach you for free if you can, but if he can't teach you for free, or if this is a guy who's very successful, he doesn't have time to mentor you, then pay him. Pay him. Start working your butt off to produce cash flow so that you can create value or pay him for his time so that you can be mentored on your way to success as fast as possible. So that's where I want to end it. I'm just telling you guys, it's time to get undistracted so that we won't be destroyed in the end. And by destroyed, I mean that we're not on the path towards our dreams and goals. You can start today and make the decision today to undistract yourself. Let's make it happen, guys. This is the Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling. I'll see you again tomorrow.